Here's a question. Would you rather have $1 million right now or a penny that doubles every day for 31 days? Most people instinctively choose the $1 million, but if you pick the penny, by day 31, you'd have over $10 million. That's compound interest in action, and it's one of the most powerful yet misunderstood concepts in personal finance. Today, we're breaking down exactly how compound interest works, why it's so powerful, and most importantly, how you can actually use it to build wealth. We'll look at real examples with real numbers, and I'll show you why understanding this concept might be the difference between a comfortable retirement and financial stress. Before we dive in, quick disclaimer: this is educational content only, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't know your personal situation. Now let's get into it. Section 1: What is compound interest? 045-215. So what exactly is compound interest? Simply put, it's earning returns on your returns. Let me show you the difference with a simple example. Let's say you invest $1,000 and it earns 5% annually. With simple interest, you earn $50 every single year on that original $1,000. Year 1, $50. Year 2, another $50. Year 10, still $50. After 10 years, you have $1,500 total. With compound interest, year 1 you still earn $50, giving you $1,050. But in year 2, you don't earn 5% on $1,000. You earn 5% on $1,050. That's $52.50. Now you have $1,102.50. In year 3, you earn 5% on that new amount. And this continues with each year's growth adding to the base for the next year's calculation. After 10 years with compound interest, you have $1,628.89. That's almost $129 more than simple interest, and we're only talking about $1,000 over 10 years. This is the snowball effect. Your money picks up more money, which helps it pick up even more money, and the process accelerates over time. The longer it runs, the more dramatic the difference becomes. Now here's where compound interest gets really interesting and why starting early matters so much. Let me show you two investors. Person A starts investing at age 25. They put away $5,000 a year for just 10 years, so until age 35. Then they stop completely and never add another dollar. Total contributions $50,000. Person B waits until age 35 to start. They invest $5,000 a year for 30 years straight until age 65. Total contributions $150,000. Both earn 7% annual returns. Who do you think has more money at age 65? Person A, who only invested for 10 years, has approximately $602,000. Person B, who invested 3 times as much money over 30 years, has approximately $505,000. Person A invested $100,000 less but ended up with nearly $100,000 more. That's purely because of those extra 10 years of compound growth. This is why financial advisors are obsessed with getting people to start early. Those early years are disproportionately powerful. There's actually a quick mental math trick for this called the Rule of 72. You divide 72 by your annual return percentage to see how many years it takes your money to double. At 6% returns, 72 divided by 6 equals 12 years to double. At 8% returns, 72 divided by 8 equals 9 years to double. At 9% returns, 72 divided by 9 equals 8 years to double. This helps you understand why even small differences in returns matter so much over time. The difference between 6% and 9% means your money doubles in 8 years instead of 12. Over a 30 or 40-year investment timeline, that adds up to massive differences in your final balance. Let's look at a more complete example that shows how this works in real life for someone saving for retirement. Sarah is 30 years old. She decides to invest $500 per month, which is $6,000 per year, in a diversified portfolio. We'll assume a 7% average annual return, which is reasonable based on historical stock market performance, though nothing is guaranteed. After 10 years at age 40, her contributions total $72,000. Her account is worth approximately $87,730. That means compound interest has added about $15,730. After 20 years at age 50, her contributions total $144,000. Her account is worth approximately $262,000. Compound interest has added $118,000. After 35 years at age 65, her contributions total $252,000. Her account is worth approximately $898,000. Compound interest has added $646,000. Look at that last number. She contributed $252,000 over 35 years, but compound interest added $646,000. That's more than twice what she put in. And notice what happens in those final 15 years. Her account grows by over $636,000, even though she only contributed $90,000 during that time. This is the exponential curve of compound interest. It feels slow at first. Your contributions seem like they're doing most of the work, but if you stay consistent, you reach a tipping point where your money starts working harder than you are. In the later years, compound interest becomes the dominant force. Now let's talk about the mistakes I see people make with compound interest, because understanding the concept is one thing, but avoiding these pitfalls is what actually gets you results. First mistake, underestimating the importance of time. A lot of people think they can make up for lost time by just investing more later. And while contributing more definitely helps, it rarely compensates for starting late. A 25-year-old investing $200 a month will typically end up with more at retirement than a 35-year-old investing $400 a month at the same returns. Those early years matter more than most people realize. Second mistake, taking money out early. When you withdraw from an investment account, you're not just losing that money. You're losing all the compound growth that money would have generated for decades. A $5,000 withdrawal at age 30 might seem manageable, but at 7% annual returns, that's approximately $38,000 you won't have at age 65. This is why early withdrawal penalties exist on retirement accounts. Third mistake, chasing high returns without considering risk. Yes, higher returns accelerate compounding, but they usually come with higher volatility. Someone chasing 15% returns might face years where they lose 30%. Moderate, consistent returns often beat volatile high returns over long periods because you avoid the devastating setback of large losses. And final mistake, not reinvesting dividends and distributions. Many investments pay dividends or interest. If you automatically reinvest these instead of taking them as cash, you supercharge your compound interest. Those reinvested amounts start generating their own returns immediately. A lot of investors leave significant money on the table by taking distributions as cash.